Welcome to the fascinating world of the animal kingdom. Our planet, a vibrant sphere teeming with life, hosts an almost unimaginable diversity of creatures, each uniquely adapted to its own niche, its own way of surviving and thriving. From the deepest ocean trenches to the highest mountain peaks, from scorching deserts to frozen polar wastes, animals have conquered every conceivable habitat. This rich tapestry of life, woven over millions of years of evolution, presents us with an endless array of forms, functions, and behaviors, a constant source of awe and a profound testament to the power of natural selection. It is a world of breathtaking beauty and sometimes astonishing brutality, but always it is a world of wonder. Today we'll explore the two major groups of animals, invertebrates and vertebrates. This fundamental division, based on the simple yet profound presence or absence of a backbone, helps us to navigate the sheer complexity of animal life. It's a primary branching point in the great tree of life, leading down two distinct evolutionary paths that have resulted in the creatures we see around us. Understanding this classification is key to appreciating the incredible strategies that life has employed to persist and diversify across the globe. We shall embark on a journey to uncover the characteristics that define these groups, looking at the marvels of their anatomy and their ingenious adaptations. Join me, Meenakshi Kaushik, as we delve into these two colossal assemblages of life. We will marvel at the delicate intricacies of the spineless majority, the invertebrates, who form the bedrock of so many ecosystems, and then we will turn our gaze to the vertebrates, a group that includes our very own species, tracing their path to complexity and dominance in many environments. Prepare to witness the extraordinary solutions that evolution has crafted, and to perhaps see the familiar creatures around you, and indeed ourselves, in a new and more informed light. Let us first immerse ourselves in the world of invertebrates, a truly colossal group that accounts for over 95% of all known animal species. These are the animals without a backbone, a seemingly simple definition that belies an extraordinary range of body plans and lifestyles. They were the first multicellular animals to evolve, pioneering life in the ancient oceans, and their descendants have since colonized virtually every habitat on Earth. From the microscopic to the colossal, their forms are legion, their adaptations ingenious, and their ecological importance immeasurable. They are the unsung heroes of our planet, performing vital roles as pollinators, decomposers, and as a crucial food source for countless other creatures, including many vertebrates. Our journey into this spineless realm begins with perhaps the simplest of multicellular animals, the sponges. These ancient beings, often mistaken for plants, are essentially living filters. Their porous bodies are a marvel of natural engineering, drawing water in through tiny openings, extracting microscopic food particles, and then expelling the filtered water. Lacking true tissues or organs, each cell performs its duties with a degree of independence, yet collectively they form a functioning organism. They are a testament to how life can thrive with a minimalist approach, a successful strategy that has endured for hundreds of millions of years in the aquatic realms, from shallow reefs to the abyssal depths. Next, we encounter the cnidarians, a group that includes the ethereal jellyfish, the vibrant corals, and the delicate sea anemones. Their hallmark is their radial symmetry and specialized stinging cells called cnidocytes, which they use to capture prey and for defense. Many exhibit two distinct body forms during their life cycle, the free-swimming medusa, like the pulsating bell of a jellyfish, and the sessile polyp, like an individual coral. These creatures paint the oceans with color and form, building vast reef structures that support entire ecosystems, or drifting through the water column as translucent hunters, their tentacles trailing like living nets, a beautiful yet effective design for life in the fluid medium of the sea. We then turn our attention to the varied world of worms. This is not a single taxonomic group, but rather a description of a body plan found across several distinct phyla. There are the flatworms, often simple in structure, some free-living in ponds and streams, others parasitic, leading complex lives within their hosts. Then come the roundworms, or nematodes, incredibly abundant in soil and water, playing crucial roles in decomposition, though some too are parasitic. Finally, we see the segmented worms, The annelids, such as the familiar earthworm or the marine bristleworms. Their segmented bodies allow for more sophisticated movement and specialization of body regions, a significant evolutionary step towards greater complexity and motility. The mollusks present us with another explosion of diversity, united by their soft bodies, which in many species are protected by a hard calcium carbonate shell. Think of the slow-moving snail carrying its home on its back, or the bivalves like clams and mussels, filtering sustenance from the water, encased within two hinged shells. But this group also includes the highly intelligent and agile cephalopods, the octopuses, squids, and cuttlefish. These masters of camouflage, with their complex nervous systems and remarkable problem-solving abilities, demonstrate that the absence of a backbone is no barrier to sophisticated behavior and predatory prowess, challenging our very notions of invertebrate capability. Perhaps the most successful of all animal groups in terms of sheer numbers and diversity are the arthropods, the jointed-legged animals. This enormous phylum includes insects, spiders, scorpions, crustaceans like crabs and lobsters, and millipedes and centipedes. Their success is largely due to their hard exoskeleton, providing protection and support, their segmented bodies, allowing for specialized regions, and their jointed appendages, adapted for a multitude of tasks from walking and swimming to feeding and sensing. They have conquered land, air, and water, their forms endlessly modified to exploit every imaginable ecological niche, a testament to the power of this particular body plan. Our exploration of the invertebrates concludes with the spiny-skinned animals, the echinoderms. This exclusively marine group includes starfish, sea urchins, sand dollars, and sea cucumbers. As adults, they exhibit a curious five-fold radial symmetry, a departure from the bilateral symmetry seen in many other advanced invertebrates. They possess a unique water vascular system, a network of fluid-filled canals used for locomotion, feeding, and respiration. Their often calcified skin, embedded with spines or spicules, gives them their name and a degree of protection. They are a curious and ancient lineage, adding another layer of diverse form and function to the invertebrate world. Now, let us turn our attention to the vertebrates, the group to which we ourselves belong. These are animals defined by the presence of a vertebral column, or backbone, a flexible yet strong internal scaffold that protects the delicate spinal cord and provides attachment points for muscles. This endoskeleton, as opposed to the exoskeleton of arthropods, allows for continuous growth and often for greater size. The evolution of the backbone was a pivotal moment in animal history, paving the way for the development of some of the largest, fastest, and most intelligent creatures ever to have graced our planet. It is a testament to an internal architecture that supports a vast array of life. Our journey through the vertebrates begins in the water with the fishes. They were the first vertebrates to appear, and their diversity is staggering, inhabiting almost every aquatic environment imaginable, from the sunlit surface waters to the crushing darkness of the abyssal plains. Characterized by their gills for extracting oxygen from water, fins for locomotion and stability, and typically a streamlined body, fishes have perfected life beneath the waves. From the ancient jawless lampreys to the cartilaginous sharks and rays, and the vast assemblage of bony fishes, they showcase an incredible spectrum of adaptations, colors, and behaviors, forming the foundation of aquatic ecosystems worldwide. Emerging from the water, we encounter the amphibians, creatures leading a fascinating double life. This group, which includes frogs, toads, salamanders, and newts, typically begins life as aquatic larvae, breathing through gills, much like their fish ancestors. Then, through a remarkable transformation known as metamorphosis, they develop lungs and limbs, enabling them to venture onto land. However, most amphibians retain a tie to moist environments, as their permeable skin, which also plays a role in respiration, must be kept damp to prevent desiccation. They represent a crucial evolutionary bridge between aquatic and fully terrestrial life, pioneers in the conquest of new frontiers. Next, we consider the reptiles, a group that truly mastered life on land. Lizards, snakes, turtles, tortoises, and crocodilians all belong to this diverse class. Their key adaptation was the development of the amniotic egg, a self-contained aquatic environment that allowed them to reproduce away from water, freeing them from the constraints that limit amphibians. Their dry, scaly skin provides excellent protection against water loss, enabling them to thrive in even arid environments. Most are cold-blooded, relying on external sources of heat to regulate their body temperature, a strategy that has served them well for millions of years, allowing them to conserve energy in a variety of climates. Taking to the skies, we find the birds, a vibrant and melodious group descended from reptilian ancestors, specifically theropod dinosaurs. Their most distinctive feature is, of course, feathers. Intricate structures that provide insulation play a role in display and, crucially for most species, enable flight. Birds are warm-blooded, maintaining a constant internal body temperature, which allows for high levels of activity. Their lightweight skeletons, powerful flight muscles, and highly efficient respiratory systems are all adaptations for an aerial existence. From the smallest hummingbird to the largest ostrich, their diversity in form, color, song, and behavior is truly captivating. The mammals, our own class, represent another pinnacle of vertebrate evolution. Characterized by the presence of hair or fur for insulation, mammary glands in females for nourishing their young with milk, and a highly developed brain, particularly the neocortex, mammals have diversified into a remarkable array of forms and occupy a vast range of habitats. Most are warm-blooded, and they exhibit complex social behaviors and parental care. From the egg-laying monotremes like the platypus, to the pouched marsupials and the placental mammals that dominate today, this group showcases an incredible range of adaptations, from tiny shrews to the colossal blue whale, the largest animal ever to have lived. Thus, the vertebrates, with their internal skeletal framework, have explored myriad evolutionary pathways. The backbone, a common thread running through this diverse assemblage, has provided the structural support for an astonishing variety of life forms. It has enabled the development of powerful musculature for swift movement, large body sizes, and the protection of a sophisticated central nervous system. From the silent depths of the ocean to the boundless expanse of the sky, vertebrates have left an indelible mark on the planet, a story of evolutionary innovation and adaptation built upon a fundamental architectural strength. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the animal kingdom, a brief exploration into the immense and wonderfully complex worlds of invertebrates and vertebrates. We have only scratched the surface, of course, for the sheer scale of animal diversity is almost beyond comprehension. Each creature, from the simplest sponge to the most intelligent primate, is a masterpiece of evolution, a unique solution to the challenges of survival. The presence or absence of a backbone, a seemingly simple distinction, has led to an astonishing divergence in form, function, and lifestyle, painting a rich and varied picture across every ecosystem on Earth. The intricate web of life, with its countless species, relies on the interplay between these vast groups. Invertebrates form the vital foundation for so many food chains, while vertebrates often occupy roles as keystone species, shaping their environments in profound ways. Understanding this fundamental classification not only helps us to categorize and study these animals, but also deepens our appreciation for the interconnectedness of all living things. It reminds us that every organism, no matter how small or seemingly insignificant, plays a part in the grand ecological theater of our planet, a delicate balance refined over eons. As we conclude this brief survey, I hope it has ignited a spark of curiosity within you. The natural world is a place of endless discovery, with new species still being found and new behaviors being understood. There is always more to learn, more to see, and more to marvel at. The story of animal life is a continuous narrative, one of incredible resilience, adaptation, and beauty. Stay curious and keep exploring the wonders of nature. The more we understand, the more we can appreciate and protect the precious biodiversity of our shared home.